Here we go.
Alright, so before we start, yes, I am aware that this is the a few months out of date because I got a little lazier in the time that we came home from this, but I only decided to make it now. So this is the story of the trip to Dublin to go to Comic Con with my mate Patrick. My first Comic Con ever. Okay, little side note, this is not my first Comic Con ever. My first Comic Con was actually back in 2016. I went there with my brother in Belfast, but it was kind of small and kind of shit because there wasn't really much to do. This is my first one to like a big Comic Con. So the basic plan was to go there for 4 days. First day for getting up and settled. Second day, go out and do whatever the fuck we want. Third day, go to Comic Con, have fun. Fourth day, go home. Dude, smile. Yeah, that's better.
Enjoy a relaxed time. Yep. Just stop messing up my bed, get off.
So after that, we got dressed, then we went down and met my friend Tara, who I've actually known since summer camp, and we took these before and after photos. Hung out for a little bit.
I found a person.
Yeah, I found a bitch.
Oh hell no!
I found a cunt.
Then we went to go get a drink.
God's sake.
Don't ask why I took a picture of the drink, it felt necessary, okay? And then we walked her back to her bus, went back to the hotel, got changed, and went to sleep. Day one complete. Yeah. So day two rolls around and we had the whole day to do just whatever we wanted. First we got lunch. And we were going to go to a Viking museum that my sister mentioned, but there was just too many people. We also found a sword shop. Then we walked about and ended up in an antique store. Pretty cool. Then Patrick went to go find a gym to work out for a couple hours. And there he goes. Little bitch. I ended up getting a haircut because I wanted to look better in my costume. But afterwards we found each other and a wax museum and we took pics and stuff. Bye.
Oh, hello. We need to build China.
So, going through a wax museum was pretty fun. Although, I gotta be honest, I did not expect this one. Like at all. Let's see what this is. Oh.
Excuse me, do you mind? Can't a lady ever get some privacy around here?
I've never played Dark Souls in my life. But at the end of it, I went on this coin thing that they had in there. I put in a couple euros and boom! I got this piece of shit. Then on the way back, we stopped at this Asian place that was selling huge watermelons. But we didn't have much money at the time, so we just bought a slice.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's watermelon. Inside a watermelon.
It's the best.
Then we went back to the hotel and got changed. Then we went out to this Brazilian buffet place. It's pretty good for €10 actually. And Tara told us about this bar that you could play board games at. And while the board games were kind of shit, hey, I had fun. Then on the way back from there, we stopped at a nightclub because I wanted to see what a nightclub in Dublin was like.
There's some fucking reason you wanted to go.
It's pretty meh, to be honest. Then we stopped for ice cream. And then we went home, ate some melon, went to sleep for Comic Con tomorrow. Day 2 complete.
I take pleasure in introducing you. I take pleasure in introducing you. I take pleasure in introducing you.
But then something else happened. Basically, we got to Comic Con, we were about to go in, we showed the guy our tickets, and then he said something like, "Oh no, these tickets are invalid. I'm afraid that we kind of screwed up the website, so you bought the wrong tickets, so you can't come in." So then he told us to go talk to his manager, and the manager was like, "Oh, no, piss off." So as we were about to give up, the manager came out again and was like, alright, listen, I had these 2 tickets here. You guys go in with the wristbands. Don't tell my manager, otherwise I'll get fired. Okay? So then we went in, and it was the best thing ever.
He's the best.
Also, how come I'm like half crying, half dead inside? We also got the chance to meet 2 famous celebrities. Number 1 was the man, the myth, the legend.
That's me.
Oh Jesus, wrong guy. Charles Martinet! Born on September 17th, 1955, this guy's been voicing Mario since 1992, all the way up to the latest Mario game. He started in Mario Pinball, and then it's all the way up to Mario Odyssey. He was so cool to meet. And he also gave me this Waluigi poster, which I actually still have hanging up in my room. Signed it and everything. And then we got to meet the writer, the Giga Chad himself, who wrote American Vampire, Swamp Thing, and the Batman Court of Owls series, Scott Snyder. Born on the 15th of January 1976, he started out with his first publishment in 2006 called Voodoo Heart and wrote for Marvel and DC and still keeps writing to this day. But this is my personal reason of why I think he's a Giga Chad. When we got there, the rule was that we could only bring 5 things to get signed for free, but then the others we would have to pay for. Patrick went back all the way to the hotel to go and get his other comics and stuff. He brought like 9 things back. He brought them up to Scott Snyder, and Scott Snyder was like, I'll sign them all. So he pretty much broke the rules, and he got this cool picture. Oh yeah, he also signed my helmet, this little Red Hood versus Deathstroke thing that I got at the con, and he also signed my knife. And this became a thing.
Scott Snyder knife! Scott Snyder knife!
Scott Schneider knife. Scott Schneider knife.
Scott Snyder knife!
Scott Snyder knife! Oh, Scott Snyder knife!
Scotch knife on me!
So after a very pleasant day, we headed back to the hotel, got changed, and we headed to this chicken place. Also, Patrick ordered himself a giant salad and an entire rotisserie chicken for himself.
Who's that for? Yeah, all for one fucking person? Jesus Christ.
Also, Tara's brother did this thing where he put salt onto the plate and he just dipped his chips in. I've never seen it before, so I thought it was really weird.
What are you doing?
What were you doing?
You got the
That's
chip,
fucking
you dump it in the
salt.
salt. What the fuck? Well, it's our last night in Dublin. What'd you think?
It's pretty sexy. Nice in there.
Yeah, enjoy Comic Con.
Yeah.
It's a very sexy time. People are very nice. That's all I say.
But, sadly, like all the best holidays, it eventually had to come to an end. We had our time, and we had plenty of fun, saw some weird stuff, and definitely went as venturous as we could in the city that we were in. But after all that, we eventually had to come home. It's not really that sad, it's just, you know, holidays, they're the best, you know, especially whenever you're with a friend. Yeah, that ending was kind of exaggerated, to be honest. The reality was we were just kind of bummed out. It wasn't really meant to be that sad. So, and now it's 5 months later, and I've only just finished editing it, so sorry about the wait, I guess. Hope you enjoyed!